director at Yamaha. Valentino Rossi was asked yesterday, will he battle Jorge Lorenzo? Would he pull a move like he did on Casey Stoner at Laguna Seca in 2008 or Sete Gimeno at Jerez in 2005? He said, if Yamaha want two riders fighting for the championship, that's the price they've got to pay.
The price we've got to pay is a fabulous MotoGP race.
Rossi,
Still Lorenzo leads the
Rossi
way.
was really sliding as he got back on the gas there coming out of turn 10.
Yeah, up the hill. Turn 11, 12 and down to 13.
Stoner and Dovizioso are still at it. Stoner still keeping Dovizioso at bay. There you could see Rossi run it a little bit wider.
Didn't he?
It still cuts across the apex fine though. That's one thing you can get away with in that corner. Down the straight, Rossi's right in behind Lorenzo. Here comes Valentino Rossi. 3 laps to go. Is that what we said?
Yeah, 3 laps to go. Rossi should take the lead. He has at turn 1. Valentino Rossi leads the way into turn 1. What can Lorenzo do? The Rossi fans go absolutely wild here in Barcelona.
Now the hammer will go down from Rossi, but can Lorenzo stick with it? Can Lorenzo do anything about Valentino Rossi's late lap charge? Look at the tyre sliding there from Rossi coming round turn 3. Can Lorenzo be close enough in turn 5 to make a move? He wants to get back in front of Rossi as soon as he possibly can.
He's got to stick there, Jorge Lorenzo. Rossi's trying to break him up. He's trying to break him down. Lorenzo is sticking there. He's sticking right on the rear wheel of the Yamaha of Valentino Rossi. 2.5 laps to go. There's so much pride at stake in this battle. It's so important to both these riders.
It's a battle royale between the two Fiat Yamaha riders. It's the best bike out on track at the moment, by a stretch, we'd say. And here this weekend has worked perfectly for the two factory members, Valentino Rossi and Jorge Lorenzo, to give us a duel par excellence here in Catalonia.
Turn 10 now. Lorenzo, is he close enough to try and get up the inside? No, this is where Rossi slid a little bit wide on the last lap. A lot tighter this time round.
Oh, he's just runs it a little bit wider, so he gets the drive out of the corner. Lorenzo's got to be as tight as he can now to Rossi to make a move down the back straight. He hasn't been dropped here, Lorenzo. Still, Stoner keeps Dovizioso at a half second's bay. But this is the battle we're going to see for victory here in the Catalonia Grand Prix. Home race for Jorge Lorenzo. For Valentino Rossi, it's a chance to put one over his teammate, as he did to him in Italy.
Over the start and finish line, 2 laps to go, 200 miles an hour.
Here he comes.
Here comes Lorenzo up the inside.
Oh, and he goes so close to Rossi as he goes past, and Lorenzo claims the lead.
Oh, Rossi's got it back on the brakes into turn 1. Round the outside, Rossi runs it a little bit wide, but he makes it stick.
Oh, and it's still going to go on this right to the very last lap this. Surely it will. Lorenzo round the outside in turn 3. That's his nickname, isn't it, around the outside? But it was Rossi who did it back to him in turn 1. They come through there. Now down to turn 4, another 180-degree right-hander. It's Rossi from Lorenzo. Can Lorenzo make another move?
1.5 laps to go. They've swapped positions on the last lap. Are they going to do it again? Lorenzo closes up once again. Up this slight right towards the back straight. Will he try and take him at turn 10? Rossi riding the absolute wheels off this Yamaha. Lorenzo's hanging in there well. Crowd are going wild.
So far all the passes have been clean. They've been by the book, but there's still another lap and a half to go. This was the move at the end of the the front straight, and Rossi on the brakes just did the business, didn't he? Down the back straight they go now. Lorenzo up on the inside of Rossi. Rossi pushing so hard in there, and Rossi keeps it in front of Lorenzo. Tighter line from Lorenzo on exit, so he will be close to Valentino Rossi as they flick it right now through these final 3.
Final 3 bends coming up. There'll be one lap to go. That Lorenzo almost hits the back wheel there of Rossi's Yamaha. They plunge downhill. 3rd gear right-handers. Turn 12, turn 13, into the start and finish straight. One more incredible lap left.
They've been saying in the papers we haven't had an overtaking manoeuvre on the final lap in MotoGP since 2006. Can Lorenzo give us one of those moments now? Here he comes down the straight. Jorge Lorenzo's going to go through, and he's gone through Valentino Rossi. Is he going to take the lead? He does.
He made it stick this time round. Rossi trying to go around the outside, then on the inside of the right-hander. Rossi almost through. Lorenzo slams the door in his face.
Oh, and Lorenzo's taking this on, and he's pushing Valentino Rossi to the absolute limit. Oh, look at him hanging off the bike through turn 3. They head down to turn 4. Here comes
Rossi up the inside. Rossi retakes the lead. Valentino Rossi, but no, he's lost it again. Lorenzo leads the way.
Rossi ran it a little bit wide in turn 4. Has he got the line though to come into turn 5? He's going to try. Lorenzo very, very tight as they plunge downhill into this left-hander.
Now then, Rossi's surely going to make a move again. The leaders swapped twice on the 3 times on this very last lap. Half a lap to go here in Barcelona. Rossi very, very close indeed. Is he going to make the move? Certainly he's going to get onto that back straight. It's going to be at turn 10. He's going to make the big move as they come onto the back straight. This is where it's going to happen.
But Lorenzo's carried a lot of speed out of turn 9, and there's no way through there for Valentino Rossi. But Lorenzo pushing it so hard in there. And Lorenzo's going to hang on to it. He said to me before this weekend, if you go into these corners first, you know you're going to win the race. Can Rossi invent something though? Can he do it? 2 more corners to go after this one.
They're at the top of the hill. 12 and 13 to go. Lorenzo still leads the way. Rossi very, very close indeed. They plunge down the hill. We ride with Valentino Rossi. Lorenzo now into turn 13.
And Rossi's invented something in the final corner, but Lorenzo gets close to the back, and Rossi has beaten him.
What a motorcycle race. What a Grand Prix. Valentino Rossi has won the most incredible race, and Casey Stone is going to hang on to 3rd place.
That's almost like a win for Ducati, that 3rd position. They knew they were struggling for it, and that is like a win for them. But it is a win for Valentino Rossi and his crew. Capirossi, meanwhile, we couldn't talk about him having pulled away from Pedrosa for 5th. Pedrosa takes 6th, Edwards 7th, Depunier 8th.
Whoa.
Sorry for
Take
the
a breath.
scream. Sorry
Take a
for the
breath.
excitement there, but how can you not enjoy that?
Just fabulous stuff. I tell you what, that's one of the best head-to-head motorcycle races I have ever seen. What a last lap. It's Jorge Lorenzo. He's going to be disappointed.
He is loving that Valentino Rossi. The Italian press were writing him off this morning, saying he'd lost his bite, he'd lost his battle, he'd lost his fizz. Well,
taking Jorge Lorenzo at turn 13 in Barcelona.
Valentino Rossi has taken him at a place you're not supposed to be able to pass. Jorge Lorenzo said to us before the weekend, if you go into 12 and 13 first, you should win the race, barring something special.
That's what it's... Oh, look at the championship. Oh, my golly. 106, 106, 106. The first 3 riders in the championship cannot be separated on point. MotoGP's finished 3 riders at the top of the championship after 6 rounds. This is the overtaking manoeuvre of Valentino Rossi.
And at the top of their game as well. That was the one at turn 4.
I'm sorry.
That was the one where he went through at turn 4.
Oh, losing the plot now.
The long right-hander, and Lorenzo fought back. Then we had another one coming in now to the final corners.
Nobody thought it could be done.
This is turn 12. Look how close he is to the rear. And here comes Rossi. He's just thrown it. He's just gone, right, I'm throwing it. And look at Lorenzo. Look at Rossi's bike bouncing about on the exit. Nowhere for Lorenzo to go. And Rossi knows he's done it by that point. That is incredible, incredible riding from one of the greatest riders, if not the greatest rider of all time. And they know he's done it. Look at the delight in that side of the Fiat Yamaha garage. Look at the delight. Look how happy they are. And that's just sheer passion.
What a motorcycle race. Well, Valentino Rossi has won his 99th Grand Prix race. But I've got to say, I don't have to say anything, do I? That's what he thinks about winning his 99th Grand Prix. Truly amazing race by Valentino Rossi. Well done, Jorge Lorenzo. You put everything into beating him.
I'm just down here with Jeremy Burgess. Jeremy, you write Valentino Rossi off at your peril, don't you?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, he's racing motorcycles to win, and we've got a great rival, our own teammate. So, yeah, it was a fabulous last lap, and for sure, Jorge didn't want to give anything away at his home Grand Prix. It was, as Valentino would in Mugello, fight to the end, you know.
It's just that bit of experience that takes him through, isn't it?
I have to talk to him, find out why, what it was, and why we didn't go earlier. And anyway, it was very hot today. Difficult conditions for everybody, and now I believe they're all tied at the top with 100 odd points or whatever it is for the championship.
Okay, Jeremy, enjoy the win.
Well, that's been an incredible race. Stoner knows he's fought his socks off, hasn't he? There?
Yes, he looks absolutely exhausted, Casey Stoner.
Drained, and he deserves that 3rd place. Yeah. That Rossi, Lorenzo, like Jerry Burgess said there. You do write Rossi off at the peril, you do. But Lorenzo, and you know what about that? every single overtaking manoeuvre was clean, above board, by the book. It was wonderful. And Lorenzo's land up at the up on the hill, they'll enjoy that race nonetheless.
Well, they should do.
And I'm sure we'll see a healthy respect between all the riders as well.
I think Casey Stoner is shattered, is the word I'm looking for.
He also looks happy, doesn't he?
He does, yeah, he rode very well. I think he probably thought, but I think it was Casey Stoner's brilliant ride that stopped him getting on the podium. Casey Stoner is gone. He is completely shot away. He has put absolutely everything into that, Casey Stoner. Look at that. That is a man who has given every ounce of effort he possibly can. He can't move. He is just shattered. Well done, Casey Stoner. Gets a big hug from the wife. He certainly deserves it. What about
Valentino Rossi?
I don't know what to say about
probably
this man.
just as shattered.
Yeah.
But that is superlative. That is unbelievable. That is a masterclass from Valentino Rossi and from Jorge Lorenzo. Let's not get this wrong. Lorenzo has ridden one of the races of his life, undoubtedly.
And any other rider, there's no disrespect to anybody else, Jorge Lorenzo would have won that race. I think only Valentino Rossi could have beaten him in that style.
That was phenomenal.
Cav hasn't recovered yet. I've never seen him like that. It was brilliant.
If you thought Laguna Seca was good last year,
I think that last lap was better than anything I've almost ever seen between two riders.
On a last lap.
Yeah.
That was. Who said we don't get last lap overtaking in MotoGP?
Yeah.
Today was the day.
It certainly was.
It looked as though it was going to be a three-horse race before the weekend. Casey Stoner was eliminated.
Here we go. Let's have a look at it.
This was the one at turn 4, first of all.
That's it. This is the last lap. We thought, oh, well, that's it. But almost immediately Lorenzo fights back. And Jorge Lorenzo has told us if you get into turn 10 first, you're going to win the race. But it did happen with Valentino Rossi. Somehow he dived up the inside.
See how the back says it's trying to step out.
There.
It's trying to step out.
Hey, Italian press, eat your heart out. They're going to regret the headlines they wrote yesterday, aren't they? Duncan was so right when he said to Jerry Burgess, write this man off at your peril. Well done, Danny Pedrosa. Just look how drawn he is. 6th place. That is a truly amazing ride by Danny. Yeah, just about can raise his hand. His eyes are sunken into his head, aren't they, with pain and...
Well, he probably lost a couple of kilos during the race. There's not too many of them to lose for Danny Pedrosa. Only about 50 kilos off him as well. And let's get how delighted
I think they're pleased.
Really?
106, Valentino Rossi. 106, Jorge Lorenzo. 106, Casey Stoner. And what a reception he's getting from the Spanish crowd, Valentino Rossi.
I don't think I've seen him that happy after winning a race.
He's going to come bounding in here in a minute.
In quite a while.
Yeah.
Oh. Went up to the... I'm not sure he was doing that. This is the move into that final corner. Look at the rear of Rossi, just in the middle of this corner. Just start to step out, but there's no way for Lorenzo to go through that corner. And Lorenzo knows he's beaten him at that point. He twists that throttle as far as possible, and Rossi knows he's done it.
Oh, I think everybody
deserves
out there take a breath. I think we all can have a breath.
Yeah, sorry.
Finish. I tell you what, he is lapping this up, isn't he? Look at them.
And the fans are loving it as well.
Yeah.
Fans are thinking this is the stuff dreams are made of there. And let the pit wall. And he's going to make his way now back to Parc Ferme.
Breaks all the rules, doesn't he?
He's trying here. I know what
I know. He's thinking already, isn't he?
He's seen Lorenzo with the fans. He knows what it means to him to win here. And he's gone and he's taken the plaudits of Lorenzo's fans, of his people. We haven't seen anything of Jorge Lorenzo, have we?
No, not a thing. I wanted to see how the two of them were going to react together. But we haven't seen... Oh, there we go. They're shaking their hands. Good to see. Lorenzo looks actually very disappointed, although played such a massive part in the race. But this is... going to be interviewed.
And Lorenzo's going to go do the same now. He's stepping out.
This is going to go through the whole season.
One thing they were saying, here we go as well. This is brilliant.
Hey, anything Rossi can do, I can do.
Exactly. One thing they were saying, here we go. One thing they were saying in the press this morning was, is Jorge Lorenzo Valentino Rossi clone?
He's going to climb up the fence.
I know.
Terrific.
Brilliant stuff. This is going to turn in.
And this is, again, no disrespect to any other form of motorsport. This, ladies and gentlemen, what MotoGP is all about. This is what passion is about. Casey Stoner really doesn't look very well, does he? I know, in fact, there's the doctor with him.
That's Dr. Matty Godner, who's
Yeah.
the MotoGP medical